to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I have the pleasure of taking around a really standout car. We're looking at a 2012 Scirocco R presented in Viper Green. The right colour for this car, definitely. Starting at the start, you've obviously seen the car online. You know it represents exceptional value. On this vehicle, we're going to be talking about condition, a bit about the features of the car as well. Iconic styling on the Scirocco, based on the Golf GTI, of course, with a fair few styling differences. Got the Viper Green paintwork on the bumper bar, presents really well. On a 2012 model car, you're going to expect the occasional little tiny stone chip on the car. There's a couple of them if you're really picky on the vehicle, and the tiniest of little scratches just there on the bumper bar. Do have HID headlights in this car, as well as down the bottom we have LED driving lights as well. No signs of damage on the lower lip at all. Really well looked after car. Great look with the Viper Green and gloss black. Coming to the first of the wheels, we've put brand new wheels on this vehicle, as one of them had a bit of damage and it's very hard to get the genuine wheels. So we've got the new update model 19-inch wheels on it, with brand new tyres on the front as well. And as you can see, brand new discs on the front of this car as well. Coming down the side of the vehicle, no signs of any scratches, nicks, dents, anything like that in the paintwork. The previous owner has really looked after the bodywork on this car. Coming down the side, you'll notice to the rear wheel, as I mentioned before, is brand new on this car, so no sign of gutter rash at all on the vehicle, and a really good condition tyre on the back, heaps and heaps of tread in there. To the back of the Scirocco now, quite a bit to talk about here. Obviously we've got factory reversing sensors, the twin exhaust pipes down the bottom, and obviously we do like the Euro plates. With a European model car, a good thing to have. Passenger side, this is commonly the side you see the damage if there was to be any. None of that here. This car presents so well. As I mentioned, brand new wheels on the back, brilliant condition tyre on the rear of this vehicle. No signs of scratches, nicks. There isn't even marks inside the door handle here from fingernails. It presents that well. Coming to the last of the wheels, yet again brand new, and a brand new tyre on the front of the vehicle as well. So on the exterior of this car, really impressive. Around to the back of the Scirocco now, simple case of opening the boot here. Really quite a lot of space in here when you get in. You do have the little cargo blind that hides all of your many things. In here, as I mentioned, heaps of space. It comes all the way up to my elbow, the depth of the boot. We do have the factory floor mats for the vehicle sitting here in a little pile. Heaps of space. You'll see I've folded the seats down. They are a 50-50 split in this car. It does have a little 12-volt socket here as well if you were to have a small fridge accessory, or maybe the kid's iPad in the back. Underneath here, of course, we've got our air compressor for the vehicle. Doesn't have a spare tyre in the Scirocco. You do get an air compressor and a can of goo. Right to the business end of the Scirocco now. Hidden away under the plastic covers there, you are looking at a brilliant engine. It is a 4-cylinder 2-litre turbo. It's going to give you a massive 188 kilowatts of power, 330 newton meters of torque, through one of the best gearboxes made, the 6-speed DSG. You're still going to get an amazing 8.2 litres to the 100 out of a really cheap to fill 55-litre tank. You're going to get in excess of 670 kilometres of average driving range out of this sports car. Hello, we're inside the Scirocco R now, and I really like these cars. I'm actually a massive fan of the small Volkswagens. Inside here, we'll start at the start. Black steering wheel, sports steering wheel as well. Really nice to hold on to. Black leather with silver stitching on it. Little R badge at the bottom, flat bottom on the steering wheel. On the steering wheel we have the flappy paddles here for the DSG. As I mentioned earlier, one of the best automatic gearboxes ever made. Really suits this car quite well. Over here we've got the controls for the center screen there, which does have digital speedo. All of your trip computer modules are in there as well. You also have your audio and phone controls on the left side here. On the left stalk we have our high beams, our indicators, as well as our cruise control, all on this stalk here, quite easy to use. And on this side we've got our front and rear wiper, of course, and the sensitivity there. We have, a bit hard to see from where you are there, 2 factory flip keys for this vehicle. Behind there we have our automatic headlights on this vehicle as well. They are dusk sensing, so they will turn on at night time. Do remember in the rain to turn your headlights on, however you do have the little LED ones down the bottom. We have our side mirror power adjustment there, little door lock button, and our front power window drop there. Across and into the centre, I suppose we'll go to the dashboard. Nice and easy, 100 kilometres an hour, dead in the centre there. Easy tacho. Do like the little blue needles actually. Up and into the center, we do have the premium audio unit fitted to this vehicle. Really good audio in the Scirocco. You'll be really impressed when you come and drive it. Of course, you have all your phone connectivity there as well. Coming down from there, we've got our climate control, dual zone, driver and passenger, so you can have slightly different temperatures, and as well as one of my favorite options, especially in a car with cloth seats. Usually it's leather only, so you get the benefits of comfort of cloth, but you also get the benefit of heated seats in this vehicle as well. Down from there, a little 12-volt socket and a huge bin for many things. And I'll move the gear shift out of the way. There's something I've got to talk about here. Traction control off button does enable launch control in the car, of course, and I'd probably recommend leaving it on though. This little button here, Sport and Comfort, dramatically changes the way the suspension is set up on the vehicle and the hardness of the car. In comfort, nice and compliant, speed humps, potholes, cat's eyes on the road, you don't feel them. Clicking into sport, and sorry, that's normal, go into sport mode there, and you will feel them. But when you're up in the hills or wanting a little bit of spirited driving out of the car, changes the dynamic of the vehicle, making it much better in the handling. Go back to comfort. Obviously DSG, you mentioned that before, 6-speed DSG, really easy to drive. Put it into reverse and we will get our digital display here of the parking sensors, the optical display. Pop it into D for drive, normal. Got sport mode there. In sport mode, you'll notice it just kicked the revs up. In sport mode, when you're braking heavily into a roundabout or something, it will actually change down gears for you automatically. Quite an aggressive system, that one. Or you can take full control and use the flappy paddles in manual mode there as well. So completely set it up for relaxed daily driving or all the way into sport and go for a track day in this car. Down here we have 2 cup holders, auxiliary in for your phone as well to get your music into the audio system. In here we have our media in. You can buy a range of adapter cables from Volkswagen depending on what phone and system you've got for that one. Little tub there for all of your many things. Interior on the Scirocco, really like it. Micro suede interior with sort of a textured finish in the center there. Little R badge on the headrest, white with dark grey, really good look. We have moved the floor mats into the car now and the carpets present brilliantly. Little touches like this I really like. Your textured finish on the dashboard with a little R badge there, really like that. Into the rear, we will notice that I'll just flip up the other seat we had down a second ago. Is a 4-seat car, this car. 2 really nice bucket seats in the back with the headrests similar to the front ones. Does have ISO fixed mounting seat points for the children's seat if you need it as well. Now we'll jump into the service books of the Scirocco now. I'll try to do this the right way up for you. Volkswagen books are a little different. Now here we are. They've got the 10,000 where a recall was done. We've got the 20,000 and then we've got the 30,000 here, and then we've done an intermediate service at 40,000 kilometers when we brought the car into stock as well. So full service history on this example as well. Thank you for watching our video walk around tour of our Viper Green Scirocco R. As you've seen, exceptional condition on the outside, amazing performance, still with great fuel economy and all the comforts you could want on the interior as well. Do be very quick for this car. Give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.